Gamers! I'm back here again. We're gonna be talking about GTA 6, another fucking GTA 6 video. Now this is a big day for the chuds. This is a big day for gamers because, as everyone knows, I'm sure you've already seen it by now, there's a 26-minute, uncut, full, just raw gameplay extended reveal of GTA 6. It was on Netflix, and I goyed out a little bit, of course. I got home and I watched it on Netflix on the big screen, and I want to give my thoughts here because everyone is going to be talking about this. Everyone has already talked about this. I know I'm late by a few hours here, but I do just want to get my thoughts out because I'm very impressed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna be a black-pilled gaming doomer here like I usually am and talk about how disappointed it looks or how Rockstar is fucking gone woke and everything looks horrible. No, I can't lie. This looks insane. This honestly, just technologically speaking, looks like one of the most impressive games I think I've seen. Really, I can't really remember a trailer for a game looking this impressive to me. Like even something like The Last of Us 2, whenever that was revealed, it just didn't have the same sort of impact as this because I guess maybe it's because it wasn't open world, and they're different types of games completely. But I mean, for this, you know, we've been waiting 13 years basically for a new GTA, 8 years for a new Rockstar game, and I think a lot of people just had crazy high expectations. And I know, like I said in the last video, I still do think that GTA 6 is going to crash the gaming industry in some way. I really don't think we're going to see the same game industry as before whenever it comes out. I just think post GTA 6 is going to be like a completely different world for the industry. I still do believe that. We'll see how well that ages, though. That might age like milk, I don't know. But just in terms of what we're seeing here, I mean, I have it on screen, you can see it. It looks ridiculously good. I'm not gonna lie here and, you know, say it looks bad, because I did kind of want it to look bad. A part of me wanted it to look bad because it's just so overhyped right now. I guess not even overhyped, because it looks like it's living up to it. It looks insane. But yeah, just a few things here with the trailer I've seen. The world density really looks ridiculous. I think that's the one thing I noticed while I was watching this trailer. You know, I was going out on the couch, limp dick in hand, eating some chicken wraps, I think, or like some tacos or something I made. And I instantly noticed how dense this open world is. There's people everywhere. There's just things everywhere. The map is completely full of stuff, but in a good way. It doesn't really look like it's just there for the sake of being there, kind of like how Cyberpunk was. You know, Cyberpunk just kind of felt like a bunch of random objects and NPCs kind of just haphazardly thrown around the map. This looks like somewhere that could actually exist. And I mean, dude, my tip is getting sticky just kind of watching this gameplay back. I mean, it looks fucking ridiculous. He's walking through the house right now and he's about to get a beer out of the fridge. Like, oh my god, bro, it just looks crazy. So yeah, I mean, again, I didn't really want it to look this good, but they won, boys. Rockstar won. The anti-consumer giant Rockstar has won. You know, they can make the game digital all they want. They can fuck up the entire marketing for it or whatever. That doesn't change the fact that I think they just know how to make good video games. And I don't know how to really feel about that, because it should be a positive for everybody, but at the same time, I think most of us want Rockstar to fail just because of all the anti-consumerist bullshit recently. But doesn't look like they're gonna fail. Doesn't look like they're gonna make a bad game here, because this looks fucking ridiculous. I'm just watching it back right now. Damn. But yeah, I guess I'll hit you with some other stuff here. A little bit of a status update. Let me drink this beer first, and I'll come back in a second. So we've seen the world of it. We've seen the gameplay kind of a little bit. We've seen the sort of vague tone I think that they're trying to convey. but there are still some questions I have about this game. You know, the biggest question really for me is just the kind of the mood and the theme of this story. You know, we think back on GTA 5 was very sort of like cynical and depraved a little bit with how it portrayed all of its shit, and I think that it was like satire in a really good way. And then, you know, GTA 4 was a little darker, had more of like a personal kind of story, which I still think GTA 4 is the best one in the series, by the way. No lie there, that's 100% a truth nuke. You know, going back, San Andreas, all of those are like goofier games, but they still have a little bit of a serious story side to it. And I think also Red Dead 2 is very important for this, because I didn't mention this earlier, but I mean, this game looks like basically just not in like a horribly bad way. I hope that they can fix a lot of the stuff with Red Dead 2, but this kind of does look like, in many ways, gameplay wise at least, like a reskin of Red Dead 2. You see Jason walking around with basically the same exact animations as Arthur Morgan. You see the exact same sort of like weapon wheel system, the dialogue interactions where you like lock on, you can greet and antagonize. That's the exact same. It also appears there's going to be like some animal hunting. I think someone on Reddit pointed that out. There's like a animal hunting thing too. I didn't see in the trailer. Maybe I didn't catch that, but I saw that, which just kind of makes me think this is going to really feel like Red Dead 2, like gameplay wise. Which I don't know if I'm entirely into that, to be honest, because I don't think Red Dead 2 controls well or anything. I really don't like how the game plays, to be honest. But I hope that they can fix it, because this game, regardless, looks insane. And but back to what I was saying, I think Red Dead 2's story was really like didn't have any humor in it at all. I think most people would also agree with that, and I think it was very dark, and it was very like serious. It was trying to be a way more serious story, and I'm kind of curious if this game's story is going to go that same direction after 5, because 5 was not really a super serious game. I mean, it had its moments, but I mean, it wasn't super serious compared to Red Dead 2. So that's kind of just like the first thing that's going through my mind as I see these cutscenes and everything, and just like the overall story. Is it going to be a darker game, or is it going to be kind of like a more lighthearted, like GTA 5 a little bit, or is it going to kind of be in between? I don't know. The story will be the story. I'm sure the story will be entertaining in like a Netflix show kind of way. I'm not expecting it to be some groundbreaking, like thought-provoking masterpiece or anything. I don't think anybody's expecting that from this game, but I am expecting to be entertained for however long this is. And I've also heard rumors that this game is going to be 80 hours. Just the main story is going to be 80 hours. And if that's true, that is truly fucking ridiculous. I don't know if it should last that long. I think if it lasts 80 hours, I'd feel really drawn out and bloated, which I don't know. I mean, I don't think that type of length is good for an open world third person, like, you know, shooter type game like GTA. I think that type of length is probably more fit for like a JRPG, you know. But we'll see what happens. I mean, 80 hours is still ridiculous. I'm sure this game's going to be like Tears of the Kingdom length for 100% completion. So, but we'll see. I mean, again, I just think it looks really good, and I want to make a video here to kind of update, because I know I probably soured a lot of cocks from the last video where I talked about GTA 6 probably causing an industry crash, which I mean, I still do believe, but I do want to show you that I'm optimistic about this game. I want to make another kind of optimistic video here. I really do think that I doom post too much on this channel, and that's probably just not good for everyone. The doom posting should be definitely on here sometimes, but way more occasional than I've been making it. So apologize for that, but we're going to be getting into some more just general gaming shit soon, and also probably some stream clips, and or not really clips. I want to take the clips and kind of make them into their own video, you know, something like that. So look forward to that. Been streaming a lot more, been more interested in producing content for the channel a lot more recently. So yeah, stay tuned for that, boys. And I think with that, I'm about done. I think I've said everything I got to say about GTA 6. I'm very excited. It looks great. And yeah, I think that Rockstar is probably going to make a good game, even though I was kind of, preying on their downfall a little bit here. But looks like they are not going to be taking an L, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is, I suppose. I guess we do get to play a good game after it. So if you liked the video, let me know. If you have any thoughts, let me know. I'm sure some of you definitely will. The vocal few that watch these videos, I'm sure you'll let your comments be known. And yeah, I think that's going to be about it. See ya.